Okay, people, so now it's what? January 3rd, 2020. I'm up in the X Club, aka / painting room / greenhouse. Right? You can see all my babies are sleeping. Sleeping. I don't know. Oops. Oh, there's some dish soap. That's a good thing to have. See? This one here wants to grow. Where are we? There we go. Look at that. The weather's so mild right now. It's trying to grow. So anyway, there's Scooby-Doo. All in all, people, 10 years later, or however long this room has been like this, it's still holding up. It's a leaky boat, but it's holding up. So I'm putting some of Andre's walnut art in here for now. I just thought I'd come in here and check up on, see if any raccoons. One year I had a mother move in here and tore the whole thing up for like, what, three months? Right? Called the city wouldn't do anything about it. Anyway, she eventually vacated with her babies. So this is one room where I've had a mother raccoon have her babies. It was in the corner over there. She used to get up into everything up in here. I have videos of that, right? So it doesn't look like no squirrels got up in here, no raccoons got up in here, no cats. That's not to say that it won't happen, right? But anyway, I'm going to get up in here. This one here looks kind of dry. So I'm going to water those ones. And then, because I got raided, this one here, I don't know. I don't know if this one's going to spring back. This one here, something happened to it. And we'll see in the spring what will happen. But what I'll do at some point in the next few weeks, providing it doesn't get real cold here, people, is I'm going to, what do you call it? Go into the greenhouse, grab some of those nuts. And I don't have too many planter pots in here, but I'll bring in a few more, and we'll see if we can grow a few more trees, right? Just for the sake of growing them. So basically, that's what I'm gonna. Just wanted to touch base in there, right? You know what I'm saying? And then my fridge. I have to clear out my fridge, people, because remember I did that a month ago, thinking, you know, whatever. Nah, I gotta get a repair guy to come in, and I'm looking anywhere between $400 to $500 to fix this stupid fridge. So anyway, hold on. See, I want to show you. Do you see? This is an English walnut. These nuts are really good. The tree is gone now. It was a fully mature tree, but you can see what it's done. They, English walnuts and black walnuts, they have a very strong root system, people. Very strong. Okay, people. So what is it? It's like January 4th or something now. Right? So anyway, this is War Room 1. Right? So I am going to be a librarian. That's what I'm going to be for a little while here. Oh, here we go. Do you see all this? And all this shit. It's all paper and crap in there, people. Paper. Well, that one's empty. So I'm going to start sorting out this into their own bins. I still have to finish the petitions, people. I haven't been in here since the last time I've been in here. Okay? So hold on a minute. Okay. So anyway, I'm sitting down here. I'm going to keep this short. I'm going to upload this after this, then I'm just going to get on with my day. I'm telling you, people, I don't know how I'm going to do this paperwork. Like, my eyes are so seriously whacked out. Like, you can't imagine. Anyway, I'm going through ShaMay's papers, some of them anyway. I'm trying to figure out how to be that librarian. So, you know, I have to use my time wisely here. So the best thing I think for me to do, you see, is just get another binder. I like to do it that way. Everybody has their own method, right? I'll get a binder. I like using those little plastic sheets and giving every particular thing its own cover. Goes in the middle, right? And then I try and list them, and then you've seen me, I sticky tape them. I probably do more than I should, but anyway, my eyes are just not working correctly. So what I came across here, and I'm just going to show you this, and then I'm going to talk a little bit about what is it called? Live streams. Okay? Because, you know, I'm thinking all the time, right, people? So anyway, as I'm going through her papers here, I mean, they're like bank receipts, things from Revenue Canada, which I'm going to show you right here. Okay. Do you see? I've covered up her social insurance number, the actual number. She's dead now, but anyway. Here you can see her name. The year is tax year. It's right underneath. You can see the tax year was for 2015. So this was her tax assessment, right? Notice details of her taxes because she worked in 2015, people. She was supposed to go to college. If you remember, she went and seen Uncle John with Marcane on April 2nd of 2015. And she told Uncle John that she was going to continue working at McDonald's, right? And she was going to pay a little extra rent to cover the fact that, you know, Uncle John wasn't in the house anymore. And that she was, you know, going to stay responsible, right? I have the recording of that, people. So anyway, this is the proof. It's the same one. All right, this is what you call a receipt. All right, I'm bringing the tea. Okay. You can see that ShaMay made money. She worked, she paid rent, she was responsible. Okay. Now you have to keep in mind, she didn't meet Julian until towards the end of the year, right? In terms of 2015. It was like in October or November when she started dating him. And at that time, he was a construction worker. So he came in as the good guy, the hard worker, right? In terms of, let's get together, baby. She had no clue that he came with baggage. Okay? So anyway, you can see this is her official notice of details when it relates to her income taxes. It proves that she was a hardworking young woman under duress with medical kidnapping of her grandfather, aka Uncle John, who she grew up with, and right? Every day of her life up until he disappeared. Okay. So, anyway. These kind of things. This was like her return. Hold on a minute. This was her return in terms of what she got back on her taxes. Because they were taking the taxes away. She filed her taxes. And then they gave her a return of over $2,000 on her taxes because she was, you know, a single person working a minimum wage job, bringing in a minimal amount of money, and so they gave her a tax credit for that. You can see. So that's proof, people, that she was working in 2015 because the tax year is 2015. I don't know where she was working. Probably at McDonald's. At this point, she was working at McDonald's. So, she worked there for a year and a half or so. Was serving 2,000 homeless people a day. Every day. And so was Tisha. Tisha was working there as well. It was crazy. It was actually a very high-risk work environment because of the numbers of homeless people congregating at that time at McDonald's. And they'd go into the washroom and they would, shoot up, do whatever, have sex, whatever. Some would spread shit around all the walls in the bathroom. If you were to talk to Tisha, she would confirm that. And for me, I didn't feel comfortable with I didn't feel that my girls, both my girls, should have been working at McDonald's under those conditions as young people. I didn't find that the environment itself was safe. And I don't mean in terms of the homeless people being aggressive, although Tisha was attacked with a machete while working at McDonald's, right? When she went outside to have a smoke on her break, and some crazy black girl that was homeless, obviously, right, pulled a machete, an actual machete on Tisha, to the point where Tisha had to run back inside. And because Tisha pushed the girl as the girl was coming towards her with the machete, Tisha ended up getting fired because she was aggressive. And it wasn't that Tisha was aggressive, people. Tisha was trying to save her life. And that girl had already been in the environment a few times prior and attacked other people. So that was the only one incident in terms of violence from a homeless person out of the 2,000 that were coming there every day. It was the fact that they were coming into close proximity contact with communal diseases, with the fact that people were injecting in the washroom, they were having sex in the washroom, some of them with their mental illnesses were spreading their feces around the washroom, just that, right? But it was gainful employment. My children were proud to be working people, okay, even if it was at McDonald's, right? And so anyway, that's proof that ShaMay was working full-time, supporting herself at a very difficult time in her life due to the fact of Uncle John just being medically kidnapped and then disappearing, right? And at some point, she met Julian in October or November of 2015, and then she started dating him full-time by 2016, and then that's when he was living in my house, and ShaMay's world was turned upside down, basically to the point where she was murdered, people. Okay, and that's why I'm sitting here sorting out this stuff, being the librarian that I am. This is no different than being a librarian filing books, right? Make it fun, and then it doesn't seem so daunting, because this is daunting, especially when you can't see people, right? Like my eyes are just not adjusting to light spectrums anymore, and everything's getting darker. Oh. Now, mind you, I'm using dollar store glasses that are not good for my eyes, obviously, because if they were good for my eyes, I wouldn't be getting this stuff so much, right? But the reading glasses I have, they don't work. They never did work correctly, even when I got them. So I don't know how this is going to work. I may have to get another prescription, a few different kinds of prescriptions, and this is what I'm going to talk to my eye specialist with. I need more than one type of prescription for my eyes. I need one particularly for the computer. I can only read a computer with dollar store glasses. Only read a computer with dollar store glasses, right? But the dollar store glasses aren't good enough when I go into, mall settings with the fluorescent lights or whatever. My ears just plugged up. Or even in this situation, where I'm here now and the paper is glowing and the words are all blurred together. Okay, so the other thing I was going to say, and I'm just going to end it on this note, right? Because I woke up at 2 in the morning and I have a full day ahead of me. So I'm just taking a little bit of time right now, sitting here and trying to figure out how I should be logging these papers and be that librarian, right? And then as I'm thinking about my live streams, I'm thinking, okay, maybe this is what I'll do. Maybe I'll just pay for the StreamYard. I'll give it a year. I'll try it for a year. I'll pay the $20 a month or whatever it is. Right? And I'll try and do more lives, I guess you can say. Right? And, you know, there's a person, Ray, I think, right? Ray? Who wants to build up on their channel. They want to start a channel or something like that. Right? And, you know, when you do lives, again, you got to kind of have the gift of the gab. And I don't necessarily all the time have the gift of the gab, people. I really don't. Right? And, but if I open up a stream and allow Ray to come in and maybe talk about what she wants to talk about, she can take the mic, right? You know, she can host that particular stream through my channel. And then that gives her the skills. I wouldn't say skills. What it does is it gives her the opportunity to build confidence for her, you know, to build skills, right? So that when she gets those skills, she can go off and do what she wants with those skills, right? Because what am I going to talk about? There's only so many things I can talk about, people. So I'm debating whether I should do that or not. And also too, I think I might though, because if I get the stream and I, you know, have more features with it, I'd like to interview some of ShaMay's longtime family friends who never really got a chance to say anything at the memorial for ShaMay because it wasn't designed for that purpose. You know, when we did the memorial, we just wanted people to be free and to find their own way through that mourning process, I guess you could say. But we never gave them an opportunity to actually say anything. So I'm thinking maybe I'll just try that out, see who wants to say something, if they want to say any. And I'm talking about people that like know us from when I used to do park events, or for when we, you know, I had the kids and myself living at that apartment block, and we'd go out into the courtyard and, you know, do things as a group, right? And my girls met kids in that situation who met mothers who became friends and then long-term friends, and, you know, like the Cheesa family. I'd like to maybe invite the Cheesa family to come online with me, right? And talk about their memories of ShaMay or whatever they want to talk about, right? So that's what I'm leaning towards right now in terms of, you know, I am thinking seriously about upping the ante with StreamYard and inviting people to participate, whether we're talking about recipes, gardening, crocheting, right? I've got a lot of really nice knitting books in here, crochet. Well, I don't know about crochet, but definitely some knitting and, you know, the petty point and lingerie and, you know, making curtains and all the fun stuff girls like to do mainly, right? Not to say that men don't, you know, design curtains, because they do, but just using that as an example. So anyway, see, put on my glasses. I'm looking at the paper, people, and I can't fucking see the words. Oh my God, I don't know what I'm gonna do. You just pace yourself through it, right? That's what you could. This is what I'm telling for the ones that are listening. Get your opportunity on while you can, because you just don't know how long that window of opportunity is going to be open for, okay? Peace out.